All right, guys, this is part 2 of things you should know when working in any type of work setting. Let's get into it. So, number 1, being nice and bubbly to both sexes, meaning like male, females, let's include trans as well. However, people identify, will get you advancements in the workplace rather than you actually having the skills for the promotion. I have seen this in several different industries just based off of my career and the different experiences that I've had. I have seen people be hired just solely off of their personality and not really having the skills. They prefer having someone that can relate to everyone, that could be a real people's person, and they'll worry about making sure that person has the skills, or having someone beneath them that is really doing the skills that they're supposed to be doing, but they're not getting the paycheck for it. Anyways, that's a whole nother discussion. Number 2, now this one is kind of controversial, but I'm still going to bring it up. Your most important relationships in the work setting is your supervisors. Your supervisors have the power to put in good words for you. Your supervisors have the power to make sure that you get a promotion. Your supervisors have the power to set you up to get fired or demoted. Your supervisors have the power to basically make your life great or miserable. Like, it is what it is. However, though, your coworkers' relationships do matter as well, especially when it comes to time to decide who's going to go into what area, what their relationship is with their other coworkers, if they're going to be a supervisor, because that does play a factor. However, though, your coworkers do matter, and there is a hierarchy. Just know the hierarchy, period. That doesn't mean be mean to your coworkers or anything like that. You could be cordial. You could be friends with your coworkers, but just know your most important relationships is with your supervisors. Now, number three could be controversial too. You always volunteering doesn't always mean that they will take that into consideration if you want to advance, meaning a promotion. This could also be a way for them to take advantage of you too. So just keep that in mind. Know who you're working with, know your environment, and know how you are as a person. Now, this is not saying give the bare minimum for your job, because I feel like everyone should be giving their best of their ability. However, know your environment. Now, number 4, any job role would place you because the need for that position needs to be filled in order for that job or that company to function properly. That position is there for a reason. So just know that. Just know you are a number to them at the end of the day. You could have built great relationships, you could have built friendships, etc. But at the end of the day, they have to fill that position, period. And if you not are up to standards, or let's just say someone passed away, just know at the end of the day, we all are numbers. So that's just a harsh reality of what happens in the workplace. Now, number 5, this could be controversial as well. Nobody is your friend in the workplace. Know the difference between a friend, associate, and an acquaintance. Now, this is not to say that you cannot make friendships in the workplace. You can. However, really know that person, because if something hits the fan, trust me, they're throwing you under the bus. Or they may not throw you under the bus. You could have an ally. So it really just depends. But just based on my experience in different settings and being at different levels, from being like an entry level employee to like a lead staff to manager to executive management to even being an entrepreneur, trust me, I've seen it. I've seen it in all types of settings. It really, people could really get messed up mentally and emotionally when things happen in the workplace and they feel like someone was a friend when they really weren't a friend in the first place. So just know your environment, know the people that you are confiding in, period. Now, this is very critical. This is number 6. This is something you should do, I would say, like the first 90 to like year of you being hired in a new position or with a different company. Always observe your work environment. Don't try to click with people. Just really try to figure out who is linked with who. My grandmother always tells me, she's like, you need to observe and find out who's in bed with who, meaning who's linked with each other. In a sense, no, not sexual. Well, some people do be sleeping with each other in the workplace, but no, because this lets you know if you ever have like a disgruntled experience or with someone, you don't want to be confiding in someone that's their friend, because then that's going to create trouble. You don't want to necessarily say someone like a supervisor's favorite. You want to be very careful on how you bring information to your supervisor that isn't offensive towards them. I know you shouldn't be like that. They shouldn't be biased, but it happens in the workplace. We need to be real. You typically will find out with your observation, if you're a good observer, the different roles people play in the work setting. You will typically find out, okay, this is the gossiper of the company. Okay, this is the person you can really trust. This is the person that has a wealth of information. This is the person that is the most resourceful. This person definitely got this position due to nepotism. This person is this person's favorite. This person is a great communicator. Okay, this person is definitely the liar of the company. You really need to figure that out, because that is going to really determine how your experience is going to be working with this company, and if you really want to deal with it. Because I just feel like in 2025, there's no reason for people to be staying in work settings unnecessarily. I get it, once people have responsibilities and obligations and things like that, but always make sure you are a step ahead, especially if you know this isn't someplace you see longevity and it's not good for your mental health. Okay, our ancestors and our parents and our parents didn't go through those harsh working conditions for us to go through that. It's supposed to be better each generation, so take advantage of that and take advantage of the rights and laws that have been implemented to protect you, and also too your choice. You choose to be in that work setting, period. Like per part 3.